everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we're taking a look at a pretty cool Pirates of the Caribbean set. This one is called The Mill. Came out in 2011 with 365 pieces and 4 minifigures. 2 are unique to this set. Originally retailed for $40, which is what I initially paid for it. Nowadays, if you want it used, it's about $75. New in box, $118. So it's actually not that big of a step to go ahead and get it brand new in box, but it is a relatively cool Lego set with a couple of neat play features, and I think that the minifigure selection on this is also quite good. Very peak Pirates of the Caribbean, if you do ask me. So obviously here it is. I don't have the box, unfortunately, and everything. My sister bought this pre-owned. The only thing that is wrong is the Captain Jack Sparrow is incorrect. So when I show you him, I'll show you the correct one that he should be. She was not complaining because it's kind of a cooler Captain Jack since he does come with his hat. But let's go ahead and jump right into the minifigures. All right, so first up is Captain Jack, and you do get him in about every Pirates of the Caribbean set. This one is the wrong one though, so we won't spend too much time on him. Pretty cool that they have, he's got a hat on, but not his coat. I do like that. Here is Admiral Norrington in his disgrace. I like his kind of withered colonial uniform or imperial uniform, I don't know. Looks pretty nice. The facial hair is good. He's got a sword and a sword sheath. And then he has a happier face on the other side. I think it looks pretty good. It represents this character pretty well from the scene in the movie. And then he's got a little bit of printing on the back as well. Here is Will Turner. I really like his silver open shirt. It looks nice. He has a scabbard and sword as well across his hip. Here's his Will Turner face and the hair that they had initially made especially for him. And then he has a more determined look on the back there. Very cool character. I think we do see Will a couple of times in other sets. And this one is the most unique and the coolest in my opinion. This is Haydrus or whatever. It's one of the henchmen of Davy Jones. As you can tell, he is part sea creature. I really like the detailing on the pants and the chest. He just looks old. He looks slimy and gross. And he's done in that kind of interesting, a little bit brighter than sand green, but his shell hat is really, really cool, which you can remove. I think this one's, yeah, there we go. See if it'll focus in. There we go. There's his face. On the back, he also has some interesting detail that is covered by his shell hat. And I also like that the hat itself does have some detailing on its own. And for some reason, it's a little bit, oops, it's a little bit hard to get back on correctly, as you can see there. Whoops. So it's a super cool minifigures overall. And then there is one last really, really cool piece. It is inside this chest. It is Davy Jones' heart, because this scene is the whole reason that they're fighting is over this heart piece. And it is very unique. This is like a $12 cylinder here, but it is Davy Jones's heart with a couple of like scallops on it, and no printing on the back, but a very, very unique, very small piece. I love that they made it. It's a little bit gruesome, but it's perfect, and it fits inside this chest, just like that. A fantastic piece. Onto the mill itself, as you could tell, or if you've seen Pirates of the Caribbean, this is supposed to be kind of a decrepit mill area. As you can tell, the big fight scene happens on this wheel right here, which spins around. So that's pretty cool, but just kind of going from panel to panel here, or section to section rather. We have a nice little stickered window made out of stone with some vinery, just showing that it's a little bit overgrown. Up top on this little roof, you can see it's kind of falling apart. We have some boarded up section here, and then the well, or the wheel for the well. There is a little bit of water indication down here, which makes sense. And then this wheel can come completely apart and totally off of the build. That's part of the play feature. I believe, if I remember correctly, this thing, yeah, there is a little hinge on the side that's supposed to push the wheel outside of its like little holder, because the fighting causes it to come loose. And so you can also portray that in the set, which is really cool. And this wheel itself is pretty dang sturdy. It does look a little bit crooked. I feel like the build is not crunched down correctly, because it does have a lopsidedness to it. I'm not really sure why, but that all aside, I did not build the set. Looks really cool. It's actually a really fun play feature, and it's made quite sturdy, as you can tell from the inside. So moving the set around for the rest of what we have, and we have a couple of little fun surprises. So there is a bell, which if you unwind can come down and can raise, but you are able to just like tie it off on this little loop here, which I think is relatively clever. Okay, now it's not going anywhere. There is a little ladder so that your characters can climb up into this top section here, and then we have a bottle and then a fish in a barrel in the back. That's actually pretty much it. It doesn't have a huge amount of detail on the back side, but I do like that there are a couple of rooms you can walk in. There's clearly no more floor here because it's all grass, but you can also go up this level. And then of course, here's the back mechanism that pushes the wheel off. And then you get the big wheel, which is the main play feature. So I don't expect it to have a whole lot going on in the back. I thought that for $40 at the time when I bought this set, it was pretty fair. It was a really, really cool, neatly displayed set, I guess. I think it has a very neat look to it, and you get some great minifigures as well, with Jack, Will, Norrington, and Haydrus here, and then as well as Davy Jones's heart, which I think is hilarious that they included that as a piece. But overall, I think it's a pretty fun Lego set. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and thanks so much for taking the time to watch it. Till next time, guys, I'll see you later. Bye.